The tip that I'm going to be sharing with you today, it's about form settings and how you can use that to customize your windows in SAP Business One, depending on the type of work that you do and the information that you need to see. Um, form settings is this little icon here in the top menu. It's a document with a little tool, and we're going to use a sales order as an example. And when I say customize your window, I'm going to show you exactly what I mean. So let's pretend that we're doing this sales order for our customer parameter technology. We're going to choose an item, for instance, this kit. And we're working on this order, and we're seeing here the item number, the item description, the quantity, the unit price, and the total. This is very basic information that we need to work with a sales order. But let's say that we wanted to also see the warehouse this item is coming from. And what we will do is we will go to the form settings, and this window would open up for us. And then we choose table format. And here we see all the information that it's really there in the background, all the fields that are there in the background and that are not visible right now. Those that are clicked are the ones that we see, like the item number and the item description. But for instance, we mentioned that we wanted to see the warehouse, for instance. Here we have it. So here we can make it visible, and it's becoming active as well. One recommendation is to always show the discount, and I'm going to tell you why in just a second. So say that we click those two new rows, we want to make them visible, and now we have them here. So we have the warehouse, it's here, and we have the discount. I mentioned the discount specifically because we've had a number of customers and users having the following problem. Let's hide it again so I can show you. If you hide the discount, if for some reason the discount is not available, it's not showing on your document, but then you make a change in the price because you type it in incorrectly or for any other reason, you might not be seeing it, and you might think this is the correct price. Let's say that the unit price is not showing either, and you are only seeing the total, and you might think this is correct. But then when you show the discount, you see that the system, depending on how it was set up, it's probably assuming that there is a discount because somebody inputted a total price different than the unit price. So if you don't have the unit price and the discount visible, this might lead to some problems. The other thing where the form settings is very helpful when you're receiving training from another user, someone else is showing you how to perform a task or how to work with a certain document. And right now we are seeing a lot of users rearranging their responsibilities, and teams are changing a little bit, and you're working remotely. So maybe now you have a new responsibility, and the user who used to work with those documents is showing you how to do it. But then when you open your system with your own user, you don't see the same fields, and you don't know how you can input the information without seeing the same fields. That's when form settings becomes really, really helpful. Another tip regarding form settings is if you add several columns, you see that you have this little bar here in the bottom, and I needed to move this in order to see the warehouse. If you want all the columns that you have to fit in your document, you can go to View, Fit Column Width, and that will make all the columns in your document automatically visible in your window. So that's another little tip right there. You can also use form settings if you, for instance, you are looking at a list of let's not save this. Let's say that we want to look for customers, And we create a list of the customers of the sales orders that we have for parameter technology, for instance. So this is a list of items, or in this case, a list of documents. But I see the date, I see the name of the customer, the remarks, the due date, but maybe I want to have in this same report, I want to have something else, another column. You can also here choose form settings and add any other field that you would like to add. So let's say that you want to see who it was billed to. So here, when you click OK, you won't immediately see that new column added. You need to close this report and just create this report again. And then you will have the column that you added. Okay. Another place where you can use the form settings is, for instance, if you go to a business partner, you go to a business partner, and we're going to look for parameter technology, for instance, and you go to contact persons, and here you see that you are seeing a number of fields. You might choose, for instance, to see less. Let's say, for instance, you don't want to see the pager. We're not using that. You're not using the remarks. You don't want to see password. That's something that you're not using. You can just take off whatever you don't need, and that will clear out your form and your document so that you only see what you're really interested in. That's all for today. Later today, we're going to have a webinar. I want to invite you and ask you to please help us promote this webinar that we're doing a little later today. I want to show you our website. Let's see if I can do that. Give me just a second. Try to do that here. Okay, so I hope you're seeing our website. Our website is consensusintl.com, and if you go to our website and you tap on the resources on the menu, you'll see the first option is webinars and workshops, and right here you have information about our upcoming webinars. The one that we're going to do today, it's on SAP Business One certification. I think right now at this point in time, we all know someone who maybe has lost their job or is looking to reinvent themselves, and maybe an SAP Business One certification could be a professional journey for them. SAP offers a lot of training materials and e-learning possibilities in order to prepare for this certification. And there is so much information that it can be a little bit overwhelming. So the session that we're going to do today is basically trying to help people understand where to get started, what the certification means, what types of opportunities you can get. So please feel free to share this with any colleagues or friends that you know that are professionals and that have a little bit of knowledge on enterprise administration or accounting, finance, logistics, so that they can take advantage of these trainings and maybe become certified and find a job opportunity. I thank you very much for being here today. I hope that I'll see you tomorrow, and have a wonderful day.